And staying with IT-Mate and the fight to level the playing field for legal immigrants in Indiana, the American Civil Liberties Union and the Department of Motor Vehicles squared off in court today in a fight over which immigrants are allowed to have a driver's license. IT-Mate's Cody Fisher heard the arguments.
Right now, only immigrants from Ukraine who are in America fleeing the war have the right to get a license and to drive out here on the roads of Indiana. But the arguments made in federal court will decide whether or not that right will be extended to people from other countries who have the same immigration status. Jefferson St. Hilaire is from Haiti. He came to America to escape the humanitarian crisis in his country. He lives in Greenfield and has a job, but he's not allowed to get a driver's license, unlike immigrants from Ukraine fleeing the war who have the same immigration status as him.
I don't know why the state is doing what it's done.
Gavin Rose is an attorney for the ACLU who is suing the state to change language in House Enrolled Act 1050. The legislature passed the bill earlier this year allowing Ukrainian immigrants to get a driver's license and ID. Attorneys representing St. Hilaire argue that it specifically discriminates against people based on what country they're from.
This statute discriminates on the basis of national origin. This is a matter where Ukrainian individuals can get driver's licenses, but individuals from Haiti, from Venezuela, from Cuba, from Nicaragua cannot, despite having the same immigration status.
Cameras were not allowed in federal court today for oral arguments, but attorneys representing the state argued that HEA 1050 mirrors legislation passed by the federal government specifically aimed at helping only immigrants from Ukraine.
That does not mean the state of Indiana is allowed to adopt federal standards for something that has absolutely nothing to do with the state of Indiana at all, let alone the ability to drive, and say, okay, we're going to use this to discriminate.
I tried to speak with attorneys representing the state. They told me the Department of Motor Vehicles does not comment on open litigation. In court, they said only 136 people from Ukraine have gotten licenses because of the law. They argued that changing it would give license rights to tens of thousands of people that the law did not intend to give license rights to.
What benefit does the state gain from preventing people from driving?
None whatsoever.
St. Hilaire told me he just wants to be self-sufficient and not have to rely on other people for transportation, and that driving is about being a part of the community. And right now, he's being excluded. The judge overseeing this case says she's going to be reviewing all of the arguments and make a ruling as soon as she can. Reporting downtown, Cody Fisher, Wish TV, IT-Mate.